is a tough team right here. We're proud to be from Ohio, and it's always been Ohio against the world, and it'll continue to be Ohio against the world.
Yeah. Said plug, throw the load, I catch that bitch like Smith. That shit pit, faux fizzy on me like I'm Archie Grit. Fuck your blitz, niggas squares just like they called and catch me somewhere at the Ritz. We up some NIL money, bout to go and cop a kid. I'm hollering no AC dub, niggas no swing seat thugged out. Oh wait, see dub at your beanie, bitch, we bugged out. All you do is type, niggas think it's the end of runs. House we pull up, niggas turn brand and then it's the way they run routes. Probably at the bar with your bitch like I'm Urban Meyer. Once I get her to the crib, I'm fulfilling all her desires. Said I'm cool and laying up, set your Uber about 5 away. Remember back then, she wouldn't give me the time of Ryan Day. Had to spend it like I'm Braxton, I'm really back in that action. These niggas wanted a verse, I was tired of niggas asking. Believe the fucking hype, all that you want, we top dog. These niggas runts, you can't do shit with us but punt. Bring that ball back, nigga.
Saying, splits out of the pocket, looks back, down the field, Tate, touchdown! Saying, looking, goes deep, saying, Tate, touchdown! First drive, netted a touchdown for Ohio State. Saying back to pass again. Goes for Smith, wide open. Jeremiah Smith down the sideline. Touchdown.
The tailback, Tate in motion. Well protected, takes a shot deep. Smith, touchdown, Buckeyes! He was excited for this opportunity in Columbus. Saying, well protected, lets it go. Tate, touchdown, Buckeyes!
The Buckeyes capitalize. Take the reverse. Saying, load it, wide open. Turn out Tate, 44.
7 to the 45. Saying, steps into his throw. Tate, touchdown! Ohio State, Saying, steps into his throw. Tate, got it! Inside the Penn State 5. Saying, lines up. Second and 6 at the 26. Saying on the play fake. Saying down the field. Smith! Jeremiah! At the 20. And chopped down. Jeremiah. For third down and 15. Stepping up. Saying over the middle. A first down catch. Jeremiah.
Yeah, as a team, we want to win the national championship. You know, that's the goal every year. And so we've I'm excited about this season. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, we have a lot of good games. We play Texas in week 2. We play Oregon at home. We go out to USC. We play Indiana. So it'll be fun.
He's going to Spring Hill Suites.
All right, man, for sure, man. Buckeye Steppas podcast episode 66. And we are back, man, for sure, man. Back with another banger, man, for sure, man. Salute to my beautiful sister, Miss Joette in the building. J-Man, my brother, Cincinnati in the building, man, for sure. We here with it tonight, man, talking Ohio State football tonight, man. Most definitely our beloved Buckeyes, man. Fall camp starts Thursday. I cannot wait, man, to hear all of the news into this camp, man, that we got. And, of course, man, we 4 Saturdays away from college football, which I definitely can't fucking wait for that. I really can't wait. I can't wait, man. So how the fellas feeling, man? How y'all feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good. This is the last Sunday without football, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's getting closer, man. Getting closer. Because, you know, we ain't been dropping much content this year as we have our first 2 years. But now that, you know, the season is starting to get back in the swing, we're starting to get back in the swing of things, being more active on our behalf for sure, man, now. So definitely trying to do our part, man, for sure, man. So definitely we got several things to talk about on tonight's show, man, for sure. And we're going to try to get through all of this content all in one show for sure. And the crazy part, we had a plethora of shit we could talk about. Like, you know, I can literally, it's so much content that we got to talk about as far as college football, bro. We could have sat here and did like a fucking 10-hour show if we wanted to. But we ain't going to do that. We want to keep it short and sweet, you know what I'm saying, for the show tonight, man. So we definitely going to cook up on a few topics, man. And salute to my brother Savage Bo in the building, 305 finest. Got a Miami topic too, man. Got a Miami topic, man, for sure. And salute to my brother Ace Sauceton in the building as well, man. Salute, bro. Salute. All right, man. Starting off with this first topic right here, which we got to talk about this right here, man. So the NCAA right here with this ruling from Judge Charlotte Sweeney has ordered the NCAA to declare eligible all class of 2022 athletes who exhausted 4 seasons this spring. So the guys that from the 2022 class, they're able to if they're not playing college ball right now, they're able to play one more year. So you got guys like Thomas Castellanos right here from Florida State last year. He's planning to explore his 5th year of eligibility right here for as himself. Obviously, he was going into the draft and they had him training far as working out far as court like wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So he's exploring his option to come back. I'm seeing a slew of players doing the same. And this one right here, I know y'all gonna be pissed about this one right here. Jaden Fielding, man, is exploring his 5th option, and he said, and after the judge granted, for us the 22 class being able to play another year, man, and I know Buckeye fans out there got terrified seeing this shit. So, and which is, I said, I don't think it's anything to worry. We got our guy Connor Hawkins. I mean, he's money. I don't think we going the route with the man Jay Fielding, man. So what's your thoughts on Jay Fielding right here, bro?
Bro, listen, this might be going a little overboard, but if Ryan Day brings him back as a starting kicker, bro, that's a fireable offense. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Not you using the see. Don't start using them words. That's fucking bro. No, don't start using the fireball offense words, bro. You can't start using that fireball offense shit, man. See that fireball offense word? We can't use that word loosely out here talking ball, man.
That's how bad he is.
Word loosely like that.
That's how bad Jay Fielding is, though, bro. That's how bad he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Nah, bro. Nah, man. I don't think this is the move, man. I believe if he's gonna be somewhere, it ain't gonna be at Ohio State because they spend some money on that kicker, man. Hawkins coming over here, man. I don't think they're gonna be bringing the man Jay Fielding. I don't think they got no interest in doing that and adding him on the roster.
He can go to them bums up north. He can go to them bums up north.
Hey, take his ass up there. I'm cool with that. Like he can go anywhere but Ohio State.
Yes,
anywhere but Ohio State. And Darius Warren, salute to my brother Darius Warren. Are you a nose fan? Oh yeah. Speaking of the nose, man, we gonna see if. I mean, I don't think who's the nose quarterback this year? I don't know if that one they didn't get anybody out of the portal, I believe.
It ain't gonna matter for them, bro. They still got their head coach who's trash.
Nose, man, shit. Miami right now is gaining on them big time right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as the state of Florida right now, Miami is like running the state of Florida now over Florida State and Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Miami, gotta salute to the man Mario Cristobal, man, on his long-term contract extension with Miami, which is good shit for Miami. I think it's a great move. I mean, right now, I can tell you right now, Mario Cristobal is killing it right now, recruiting, bro, with Miami. Now he is killing it. And this dude, that they are a team to watch out, man, in these next next like 4 years. The way they recruiting, they got some dogs. They just got the guy Mirror Sears that reclassified from 2028 to 2027. That was he's an athlete. He played wide receiver and cornerback. And this dude was the number 1 player in the 2028 class. He classified the 2027, and now he's like the number 21, the number 20 overall player in the 2027 class after reclassifying. Like, he's that fucking good. So, Miami's doing a great job recruiting over there, man, and that's an interesting team to watch for us this year. I did hear my dog Jeremiah Smith, my dog JS4, man, mentioned the other day. He mentioned shit, that the game, they asked him what game, do he want back out of all the games, in recent time, and he said that Miami game. So boys won't smoke with of course we're gonna get that smoke with Indiana because we going through it. We're going at Indiana this year, so we definitely gonna talk about that for sure. But what I'm saying, definitely want to see the Miami boys, man, for sure, man. We Miami boys, what I'm saying. I know my FBG Mellow Savage Bowl. I know my brothers in the comments, Miami, you know what I mean? But we want to
Nobody worried about Miami, man.
Hey, Miami.
Nobody worried about Miami.
Hey, they doing their thing, bro. Doing their thing. Gotta keep it 1,000 well, man.
But no, Miami not on our level. Who they quarterback?
They got Darren. They got Darren Mensah, man.
Yeah, they got the Mensah kid.
Nice.
He all right. I mean, he all right.
He nice.
He all right.
Nice, bro.
I looked at his tape. He all right for Duke at Duke and shit. I mean, it looked good at Duke.
Damn. Damn. Not he say that Duke, though. You don't think he gonna be nice with a better squad with Miami?
I mean, that remains to be seen.
I mean, you got Malachi Tony and shit. You know what I mean? They got guys over there.
That remains to be seen, man. I'm just looking at this Duke tape. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's Duke, though. I mean, you feel me? You feel me? I mean, what you want me to do?
All right, so the next topic that we got right here, man, which is a funny topic. I know Tony gonna go crazy on this one right here. So you got the man Cal Winningham, head coach of the Bums Up North right here. He says, I just think that a rivalry can be intense and emotional without the hatred factor. I don't think there's any place for that personally. So you got Cal Winningham, Bums Up North, head coach, talking about the rivalry can be intense, but it don't have to have the hate factor in the rivalry between Ohio State and the Bums Up North. What is y'all thoughts on this shit right here?
If this was our coach saying that, I'd be hot.
I mean, personally, like, all right, like, as a quarterback, like, I respect it because it's like, I hate Michigan when we play them, but, like, coming from the Big Ten stance and standpoint, like, it's just like, I want to see them do good until they play us, like, just because of the history and the players that both programs have put out, the players who became legends in the game. You know what I mean? I got like a low-key love-hate thing going on with Michigan, like, if I'm being honest, bro. So, I mean, but as the coach of the program, I don't know if I would, especially coming into a new situation here, like, it ain't like I could see if you won a couple games and was up on the high horse, maybe I would be like, yo, we don't got to be all like, you know what I mean? But as a new coach, like, I don't know if that's how you want to come in, like, maybe that's too subtle, you know, with a new group. You know what I mean? You might want to light a couple more, light some fire under a couple more asses than that, you know?
Yeah. I don't understand why you would even say anything like that. Like,
I don't know, but he's setting himself up for failure. Sound like
I'll tell you right now. I'm with Tony, and I'm with TB for as the aspect of, if this was my head coach, I'll be hot about this as well. Now, if this was Ryan Day saying this, just imagine Ryan Day saying this to the Ohio State fan base.
Boy, they will walk him out the building.
Deep frying him for saying this. if he said this in the media, bro. There's no way Ryan Day could ever say this to the Ohio State fan base and the Ohio State fan base be okay with it. Like, there's no way.
Nah.
No way.
Hell no.
Like, literally, the Bums Up North fan base are okay with this because I didn't see them really. They pretty much they try to do the victim shit that pisses me off. Where they try to be like, oh yeah, the Ohio State fans sending death threats and this and that and what do they do? I try to go with the sensitive, soft, emotional approach and shit. And I'm like, man, get out of here, bro. This is a rivalry, bro. We gonna pop our shit for 365 until we play y'all, and y'all know what it is, bro. Like, just there ain't no difference with this. Like,
nope.
Like, this is a wild, soft ass quote from a head coach for a rivalry that's literally the best rivalry in college football right here, bro. Like, this is a stupid ass quote, and it gives a soft mentality for the football team going in to this year as far as that game.
Really, bro? Like, it's becoming not because of Ohio State, but because of Michigan's reputation. You know what I'm saying? That they're building right now, not in a good way. You know what I mean, with the cheating and all that. Is it really this best rivalry? Because Michigan is just not like I agree with what Krut said. Only reason Michigan is relevant right now is because they are rivals. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason they relevant for real. Like, I hate to say it, I want to believe, like, I think at one point it was like the best rivalry, but like the way they carry themselves, bro, they're even on a prestige level.
I don't want to look at that in that perspective though, because of the fact that, like, I mean, it's the best game. Everybody in the world knows this. As far as college football knows that that's the best rivalry game. It don't matter whether we made them relevant or whatsoever. As far as the historic, games that both teams have had. It's one of them games. You know what I mean? This is one of those games. But them having this quote from their head coach, their new head coach, for us, this is not a good look right here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a mental edge already, like from last year lingering.
Right.
Good thing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that right out of the way. Let's talk about this top 25 right here. So we got the coaches poll, top 25 just today, newly released. I know some people salty. I seen people in the comments and some of these polls, as far as these posts from these coaches polls, going berserks, talking about Ohio State number one. Oh man, why they number one? They got the second youngest team in the Big Ten and shit. Like, I've seen a whole lot of crazy shit, man. They got Oregon at number 2. Georgia is at number 3. Texas is at 4. Notre Dame is at 5. Indiana is at 6. Miami at 7. Texas A&M at 8. Oklahoma at 9. Ole Miss at 10. Alabama at 11, Texas Tech at 12, LSU at 13, USC at 14, BYU at 15, the Bums Up North at 16, Penn State at 17, Tennessee at 18, Washington, and you got the rest with SMU, you got Utah, you got Missouri, Clemson, Houston, and Missouri. You got Iowa. You got Iowa and Missouri. You got all of those teams to round it out for us, the top 25, man. So what's your thoughts of the coaches poll right here that's newly released this week?
I ain't gonna lie. I found that I seen that Notre Dame Indy shit. I think that's interesting, man.
Well, he took the words out of my mouth.
That's it. I ain't even, you know what I mean? I don't even like Indy at all, man. But wow. That gotta be because of Mylan Graham and QP Jr. over there, man. I don't know what else it could be. They really invested in that CJ Carr kid, but I don't know, man. Shit, they the coaches for a reason, man. But
They obviously thinks Notre Dame have like a overall better roster, like by edge slightly over Indiana by the polls.
I don't know. I think right now, if head to head, I don't know, man. Like I think that's a very interesting thing. I want to say it's disrespect, but I don't. You know what I mean?
Oh, I meant to tell y'all too. As far as news on Notre Dame, Indiana, they I guess they had a game where they were supposed to play them in 2030. 2031, 2031, and they canceled that home-to-home series that they got. So, you seeing that's another thing too with college football too. A lot of teams is trying to be strategic with their scheduling because they believe with the conference schedule being tough, they want to be able to have their reign to be able to make the playoffs. So some of these things that was in those big non-conference games, like early on in the season, like the first couple of weeks, some teams was reneging from some of them games right now because I mean
it was Notre Dame who pulled back because they wanted to renew their rivalry with USC.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that was they ended up making that happen.
It wasn't just Indiana, but I also got another thing to say real quick. I think Miami should be above Notre Dame though. So if I'm really doing it, I would put Indiana number 5, Miami 6, and I would put Notre Dame 7.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel you, but I'm wondering if the pieces that Miami lost last year might have been too significant to put them that high. But I mean, I feel it though. At least they top 10. Like long as they're in the top 10, I don't got no gripe with where Miami at. But I do feel you though. But I
think
seen that I'm
Georgia. I
just
ain't gonna
stuck
lie.
on
I think
Indiana and
Georgia
Notre
too
Dame,
high.
bro. I don't understand.
You think Georgia too high?
I think they shouldn't be like at 3 in my opinion. Like I think top 5 is probably appropriate, but 3, I don't know about 3, bro. I can probably make a case that Texas is probably a better squad than Georgia right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Georgia through after this year. I don't really want to say it out loud, but I think they're gonna have a down year by their standards. And then
they don't really got no offense for real, bro. Their offense is really like they got Gunnar Stockton, but they ain't really got like no real like playmakers around the offense for real, like as far as like the wide receivers say.
Who deserves to be at number 1? This dude in the group talking about Bucks don't deserve to be at number 1.
Oh, that's Dodger. Dodger trolling. He tried to troll talking about Ohio would be. Don't buy him. Ohio State number 1. They're number 1 because they got the firepower coming back all the way on offense. Damn near 4. You got 4 returning starters on the O-line coming back. And the defense is loaded. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they're number 1. You know what I mean? That is why. You got probably the best head coach in college football. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory in a sense. Even though, see, this is my thing. These polls are going to switch over the next 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Before the season starts, and of course, us. We were doing some weekly polls. I think we definitely gonna be. We're gonna be more consistent with the polls this year for the Buckeyes episode. We're gonna be doing our own preseason poll for Buckeyes Steppas podcast for sure. And we'll be doing weekly polls. For us, I think top 15 is appropriate. So I'm saying top 15 teams. I don't think 25. You don't got to do 25. Top 15 is appropriate. You know what I'm saying? 25 too much.
Yeah.
So you got that. I mean, you got Oklahoma. They're going to be an interesting team, man, with John Mateer. You know what I'm saying? Coming back. Ole Miss having they got back with Trinidad Chambliss. With him back. Interesting to see how Alabama looks with Keelan Russell, the new starting quarterback that they have under the center this year. Texas Tech is an interesting team. You know, of course, they don't got Brandon Sorsby, but that's an interesting team this year, of course. LSU is definitely going to be interesting to watch. But Lane Kiffin up there at LSU. I know my boy Stillmatic in the comments. He an LSU fan. It's going to be interesting to see with Lane. Man, they got the quarterback. What's his name? Sam. Old boy from Arizona State. I can't think of his last name right now. Oh boy, what Sam Levitt? That's his name, Sam Levitt from Arizona State. They got man, and of course they got the man from fucking Colorado, the one old tackle that I seen up here buying his girl bag. He was buying his girl fucking Louis bags and shit, man. The one what was the one old lineman from Colorado that transferred to LSU? What's his name?
Wheaton.
Jordan Seaton. Yeah, man. I seen him the other day, man. He was online, man. He with this girl, this little Instagram model, man. He in there, her and the girl flashing little Louis V bags and shit. I'm like, hey, you better relax, boy. You better relax.
Yeah, he better call Brittany Renner.
Man, he better relax.
Yo, there's a reason why Prime had Brittany Renner come to Colorado and talk to his players. There's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? And he better and so, but obviously Jordan Seaton didn't pay attention to Brittany Renner when she was talking.
Man, another team that's interesting is USC, man. USC got an interesting squad this year, man. They got a lot of guys coming back on the squad, man. And we play at USC, so we're gonna be definitely talking about the schedule for Penn State. Penn State, I ain't crazy about Penn State, man. I don't know about why they in it. I don't know, man. I just don't think they're gonna be that good this year.
Hey yo. I bet this would be a popular. I bet this would be a popular statement right here amongst you boys, man. For me, man, I'm cool on Penn State this year, man. I'm throwing the towel in on them.
Oh, that you want to throw the towel in?
Throwing my white towel. I'm throwing my white towel, man, for Happy Valley in on them boys, man.
About damn time.
Cool. But I will say this. I think things gonna get interesting down at Ole Miss with that Trinidad kid and Lane and who they brought in to coach them.
They stay in house with their D coordinator.
They did.
Yeah. I was seeing some tape on dude. They was saying he might be the best quarterback in the draft. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about that in comparison with Julian Sand. He was pretty good athlete, though.
They be going to upside. But listen, bro, I can't unhear. I forget who it was, that NFL analyst that said that Julian Sand will have a Matt Leinart type NFL career. I just can't unhear that, bro.
Yeah, that's sick. And then I heard some boys I heard some predictions. Some guys predict that the Bucks will go over into Cali and lose the USC. So I'm like, bro, wait a minute, bro. Like, is they good, bro?
Nah.
Like,
that's gonna be a dangerous game, but hell nah.
Yeah, I think, man.
We're gonna talk about it. Look, we're gonna talk about. I want to get into this topic right here with this kid, man. Which I want to talk about this as far as recruiting a little bit with Ohio State. This kid, the man Christopher Vargas, the number one quarterback in the 2028 class, man. He's announcing his commitment this Saturday. He's from Massachusetts, man. 5-star quarterback, man. And Ohio State is the favorite to land this kid. You know what I'm saying? As far as Saturday. Now, I want to definitely show the family some of this kid's footage, man, because this kid is amazing. So I want to show y'all some of this man footage. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know Tony's a big quarterback guy, so obviously he played quarterback. So obviously I want to show him definitely if he ain't seen him. So let's check him out. Man. Let me see if I can watch full screen it. Yep. All right, so I'll turn the sound off.
It ain't smooth, bro.
Okay. Daggone huddle. Oh. I'm back. I don't know what happened. It kicked me off when we were showing the footage.
What happened, bro?
Chris Vargas. It kicked me off when I was showing the footage of Chris Vargas. So I'll try to run it back one more time. Let's see. All right. Oh, he probably couldn't hear me. But yeah, this crazy, bro. StreamYard acting crazy. And that's on Huddle on right there too. The Huddle app is pretty decent for real. All right, bring it back. All right, let me go ahead and try to reshare the screen on the Huddle. Let's see if we can get this footage. I still got it up.
What happened to Tony?
I don't know if StreamYard kicked him off or what. I don't know what happened. They might have kicked him off though, because it definitely kicked me off just now when I was sharing my screen with this footage. So I got it back up. We go ahead and I got it muted so we won't have to hear the sound. So this is Chris Vargas last year, over 2,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions last year in his sophomore season right here. You know, if you see the kid, man, he got pinpoint accuracy, man. Like, you know, his accuracy is amazing, bro. Like the way, like the mental that he has, like that ball right there over the shoulder, over 2 defenders, like that's crazy, bro. Like he's throwing complete dots to these kids up there, bro. And he got a little bit of mobility too. I know TB is big on the mobility for quarterbacks and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I know that is huge. And you know, he's a little mobile too, man, as well. And he has a great arm, like strong arm, bro. Strong arm. Playing against the best competition out there in Boston, out there in, in Massachusetts. And bro, this is 5-star, quarterback Ryan Day. This is the type of guys that he goes after, man. Guys that that has great vision, great IQ, pinpoint accuracy, and great arm as well, man. And with a little bit of mobile, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of mobility.
Yeah. You got to be mobile, man. Today's game, bro. You got
like getting a quick release.
I was thinking that's a receiver without Yak, though. Without him, hold on. We run that. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Because my stuff is still skipping a little bit on my end, so that's why.
Yeah, man, I just want to show a little bit of him, man. Dude is a monster, man. He's definitely a monster. I got to say that for sure, man. And he's committing this Saturday. And it's between us and USC, from what I'm hearing, man. So, and Everybody's more so on Ohio State side for us this commitment, man. So we'll definitely stay tuned on that one for sure, for as him. And we can keep it pushing, man. Keep it pushing right here with the man. Let's talk about Let's talk about the man. Carson Netty, man. So Carson Netty, man, made this this quote where in the Big Ten media where he said the Big Ten is the best conference in college football, and we don't run a hype machine up here in the Midwest. We believe everything is earned, not given. We will fall when we fall short. We say we fell short. We don't cry river and whine and complain. All right, and that's why we're the best. So you got Carson Netty right here pretty much stating that, no, the Big Ten conference is the best conference, in college football. And, of course, obviously the Big Ten, 3 national champions the last 3 years, dominating the SEC for us in bowl games, et cetera, in recent time and for us the last couple of years. What's your thoughts about this, brother? And you can talk real quick. I'm going to go in and out real quick so I can come back in.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've been preaching about the Big Ten over, everybody's been talking about who's the greater conference, the Big Ten or the SEC, Big Ten, SEC. I always go off, me personally, I just go off who winning, who winning the big games that matter. I saw a stat on ESPN the other day on First Take when they were talking about this, and they were saying how I think it's the Big Ten is 5-2 in head-to-head games and college football playoffs, and SEC has never even won a national title yet. So I'm like, to me, it's no debate. Yeah, they team like their conference is tough. They play tough teams. All that, and all that matters is all that is good, but none of that matters when they play Big Ten and head-to-head games and games that matter. Like whenever they play a Big Ten team in the games that matter, they lose. I mean, I'm pretty sure Michigan beat Alabama. I can't remember a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was a year
Correct me
before
if
in
I'm
the
wrong in the
playoffs.
chat though, but
that was a year
I don't
before
even think
the
it's
playoffs.
debating.
Last year you watched that game with Michigan last year against Texas where they lost that one. You know what I mean? But I mean, just looking overall, bro. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, man. The stats for the last 3 years, it's not even close. It's not even close right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? In general, it's not close for us the SEC and the Big Ten.
Like everything he done did, everything he done said, he done did. He done won everywhere.
Facts, man. And another quote from the man Carson Netty right here as well. The man Carson Netty as well, man, spoke on Ohio State. He said they're a great program.
Everybody benefit from the transfer portal. Everybody benefits from the transfer portal. That's the name of the game. You probably an SEC team who ain't benefit from the transfer portal. I know LSU is. LSU benefiting real good from the transfer portal.
Fucking a lot of Indiana's whole squad last year.
I feel like that don't diminish the fact that the Big Ten is the conference that's winning the biggest games.
Yeah, man.
Transfer portal ain't where the game is won at. Games played won and played on the field, so they can do all the transfer portals all they want. But when they come head to head against Big Ten in college football playoff games, they lose. And now they want to try to explore breaking off from the NCAA and starting their own conference. Like what? Like, come on now. Beat a Big Ten team in a playoff game and then talk that shit. Like y'all can't even beat a Big Ten team in the CFP playoffs, and y'all all of a sudden y'all want to go off and be your own conference because y'all think y'all superiority. Superior to who? Y'all can't even win back-to-back national titles in your conference at all. And there's so many great teams. There's so many great teams in the SEC. Nobody's saying the SEC ain't got great teams, but with the amount of great teams that they have, they should be winning every other year, and they're not. And not going to be. Not as long as Ohio State's still doing what they're doing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree with you 100% for sure, bro.
The NIL needs to be it needs to be better monitored. You know what I mean? Better governed.
My phone died. My bad, y'all.
Nah, you good.
So we back on.
Can you hear me?
Kim has to do
TB.
something, so I'm just talking. And then
TB, you can't hear me. Tell Tony. Tell him that he can't hear me.
We talking about the Big Ten, SEC.
TB, Cam says you can't hear him.
Said he got to go in and come back out.
No, I can hear you though.
Said he's gonna have to go in and go back out.
He says you got to go in and go back out. You can't hear him.
All right, hold on.
Shit. Crutch.
What up, though? My bad. I'm here.
You all good, man. You right in time, bro. We in the middle of this thing. TV couldn't hear me, but TV was cooking though right there though about the Big Ten, man. As far as Kirsten-Eddy, we were just talking about Kirsten-Eddy mentioning that the Big Ten is the best conference in college football right now, and TV was cooking up on there, for a minute just now, and of course, I agree with it 100%. 3 natties in the last 3 years from 3 Big Ten teams. I think it's not even a debate at this point right now, really.
Go ahead.
What up, Crutch?
Oh shit! No, I mean, I love what Signetti said. He's the truth, and he's right. But we can't really say 3 years in a row because you don't count the first one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean, though. I mean,
I had to start off strong, bro. Here I am. I love what he said, and he's right. What the fucking what did Paul Feinbaum say? You know what I mean? That's the SEC guy. On all the even SEC network.
Yeah. Big Ten, yo. He was cooking. He even said he was wrong. Like he done woke up or something. I was shocked to hear he praised the Big Ten the way he was. I'm like, God damn.
Because he don't want to make none of them bad takes like he did last year. He had a slew of bad takes last year in the season.
It's undeniable.
Every time he made a bad take, especially in Ohio State and the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It's undeniable. That's why the SEC couldn't succeed like the other South, things we talk about, and they need the Big Ten to do it.
Yeah, and this is the thing: for as many great teams that's in the SEC, they should be winning the Natty every other year. You know what I'm saying? If iron sharpen iron the way it's supposed to, with all these teams going at each other, they should be winning, but they're not.
At least every other year, you would think.
Yeah, at least.
And I want to get your opinion right here with Kirsten-Eddy right here, man. He spoke about Ohio State, where he said Ohio State, they're a great program, got a lot of respect for them, got a lot of respect for Coach Day, a lot of great players, great fan base. They're a Goliath. There are some Goliaths in the Big Ten, and they've been Goliaths for a long time right there. So what's your thoughts about Kirsten-Eddy right there on Ohio State?
He ain't telling us nothing we don't already know. We've been preaching this since God knows how long.
So let me follow this, right? We're talking about
Goliath.
Exactly. We talking about the best conference in it's been here and far 3 years straight, at least. We could argue our sake for the last 50 years or whatever, but Um, that traffic. My fault. Go ahead. I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah, I think your signal was probably going. Yeah, it sounded like the signal was going in and out for a second. Yeah, I mean, Curcinetti, man, he ain't no real no big dog as far as that. You know what I'm saying? We agree with that as far as that in particular. Now, this story right here. Now, this is big news right here that hit the news for us, the high school scene out here in Ohio, of course, and especially for us, Ohio State. My dog, Jameer Brown, man. He transferred from Dayton Wayne to Big Walnut up near Columbus, so he can be close to Ohio State for his senior year. Ran track with Big Walnut, won a state, even helped them win a state championship in track. He just transferred back to Dayton Wayne this week, and they seen him practicing with the team and everything, man. So Jameer Brown, 5-star wide receiver, back to his high school, Dayton Wayne, where it all started, to finish what he started. And I like the move, but I'm hearing there's going to be a little controversy for as the transfer with him transferring back and everything. So it's interesting to see how this shit plays out. What's your thoughts about Jameer transferring back to Wayne? TB, was you trying to say something, bro?
Hello?
Yeah.
My bad. It was stripping real quick. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was speaking about Jameer Brown, man, transferring back from Big Walnut to Dayton Wayne, man. So, he helped, like I mentioned, he helped Big Walnut win the state title this year and track this past spring, and he's transferring back. He was seen practicing with Dayton Wayne this week and everything. So what's your thoughts about that?
Big Walnut, the one in Columbus, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think Big Walnut. I'm happy that, like, you know what I'm saying, that he went, because I know Big Walnut. I know, you know what I'm saying. It's one of those. It's a rough school. Like it's a predominantly all black school in the hood of Columbus a little bit. You know what I mean? And I feel like Dayton Wayne provides less distractions for a player of his caliber. You know what I mean? I think in Big Walnut, he would have been a little bit more distracted. Yeah,
I can say the only thing about Big Walnut was the difference now is like this year that team is star-studded. Like that Big Walnut team is the same team that lost to Anderson the last 2 years in the semifinals in Division II in Ohio. So this team this year
lost to Anderson.
Yes, Anderson, Tony.
Anderson ain't
Why
been
are
bad in a
they
long
losing
time.
to Anderson, bro?
Tony,
You don't know high school football.
So Big Walnut this year. Let me tell you.
Nah,
about Big
I
Walnut.
know. Y'all got me hip last year. I know. I'm just joking.
Now let me drop this gem on y'all. Big Walnut this year, they got a slew of transfers on a team this year where they trying to like outdo and overdo Anderson to try to get to the state finals in the D2 this year. And Jameer was one of those guys, and now he's back at Wayne, which is interesting to see how that shit is, man, for real.
Listen.
I think he went back home.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get his money because that everything else is on pause in the courts. So, no one knows that NIL, all that shit's gonna come to fruition or not. So if you don't know, go back home. Go back where it's safe. You know what I mean? I like what he did.
Go back where it's safe.
I mean, one of the main goals, what he was trying to do was like, trying to possibly win state with Big Walnut, and he was trying to be close to Ohio State because, with Big Walnut being up there in Columbus, it's right there near, Ohio State. But Dayton ain't far from Columbus anyway. Shit, Dayton ain't nothing but a fucking 40-minute drive from fucking
But
Columbus.
listen, I'm telling you, though, what I'm sitting there saying, because I lived in Columbus for 13 years before I moved to Vegas. And I'm telling you, Big Walnut, bro, provides a lot more distractions than Dayton Wayne. I'm just letting you know, bro. I'm just letting you know. I'm just telling you, Columbus ain't Dayton, bro. Columbus is the largest city in Ohio. It's you know what I'm saying? It ain't Dayton, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Man. All right, so we got another topic right here, man, which I know y'all probably gonna like this one right here, man, with Ryan Day. We got a couple quotes from Ryan Day right here. So a couple quotes from Ryan Day from Media Day last week where he said he talked about the running game. He said, if we're going to get to where we need to go, we need a high level of play at that running back position. So this is critical. So you got Ryan Day mentioning right here saying that, yo, in order for us to get to where we need to go, we need to be at a high level far as running the ball this year, man. So what is y'all thoughts with Ryan Day's statement right here from Media Day?
Go ahead, Crash.
If you want my honest opinion, I'll give it right here, and it's he's definitely shouting out Bo Jackson and Legend Bay and everybody else, and Thomas West and everybody else that's going to be running the ball for us because all this not Hyder, but the DGG stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and it's, you know, he's killing that DGG shit because watch our running game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, TB, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I love it. I mean, me as a person, as a football fan, I'm a core. I believe that the running game is the heart and beat of an offense. So I feel like if we have a potent running game, we can control the tempo, we can control the clock. We got to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that we can show improvement on the field. There's a lot of talking going on right now, and that's what we're talking about on this show. You know what I mean? But I just can't wait till, you know what I'm saying, we get on the field and we start to analyze and I think I just can't wait for that. But I also believe we have the talent and we have the players to back up what he's saying. You know, I believe in Bo, I believe in Legend Bay. I just think he's we talking about him as Buckeyes fans, but I don't think the country really talking about Legend the way they're going to be. You know, that's just my opinion. I think we're going to have 2 Heisman finalists. Jeremiah's a given, and I think Legend going to be up there. If he meets my
oh man, here you go.
We're going to have 2, but it ain't going to be him. It ain't going to be Legend.
Crutch, you know what this take remind me of from
Oh,
TV?
God.
Exactly
what it reminds me of.
This reminds me of the James Peoples take from last year, which is I was high on James Peoples last year too. You know what I'm saying?
Who wasn't?
I think we can all say we believe Legend Bay is way more explosive than the James Peoples. So a whole different case in this case, though. But my thing is with the running game, of course.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I'm gonna say this though.
Well, I want to say this before you go. Bo Jackson, we got to understand. Bo Jackson's going to get the bulk of the carries on his offense, but you're going to have guys like Isaiah West following up because they're very high on him, and then that's when Legend Bay comes into play. Turbo Rogers. I think Jacoby Jackson is going to be more of a goal line red zone type of back for the offense. In that similar role of what was the running back that we had last year that was on that in that role?
Dude from West Virginia, that was a
But Cam though,
don't even remember his name no more.
Yeah, but Cam, this is the thing though. I feel Legend going to be having the ball in his hand in multiple ways. He's going to be returning kicks. He's going to be doing jets. He's going to be doing jet sweeps, catching passes. That's why I feel like his Heisman candidacy is more of a higher ceiling because the multiple ways that
Heisman is 2. That's 2. I understand where you're coming from. But that's real big though. That's big. That's a hot take. That's a hot take right there.
Bro, we have high expectations for our players.
That's a hot take right there. You saying that Legend Bay can be possibly a Heisman candidate in his first year. That's high praises right there.
Yeah. Why can't he be a Reggie Bush? Why can't he be a Reggie Bush?
I'm not saying he can. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that's some high praise.
If he gives us Reggie Bush explosive plays, which he's damn near capable of doing, why not? Why not?
He's DB. You put a lot on that man's shoulders, boy.
Yeah, man. He putting a lot on that young man.
Bro, I put a lot on the team. You see my name? You see my co-name? Prove me wrong, Ennis.
Oh my God! I forgot to pull that.
Prove me wrong, Ennis.
Here
Do you see that?
Damn. Hey, I need a T-shirt, bro. What is it? $24? I don't remember.
It's the shirt that say "Prove me wrong" Ennis on that, John.
Nah, just prove me wrong, and then like BI on the back or some shit.
DB would get a
okay.
Steppas podcast logo made with "Prove me wrong" and it's on the fucking shirt, dude.
Hey, I hope you prove me wrong, bro. That's the whole point of the shirt. It's ironic.
That's the whole point.
Nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. All right, man. I got another quote from Ryan Day right here, and I got the clip for this one, man. And he talks about JS4 on this one, man. Let's go and play it.
As many of you know, as somebody who in 2 years has already made an amazing impact on the game of college football. What he's meant to the game on the field, but also off the field, is tremendous. And he has a chance to leave a legacy behind, and he knows that. He's got a whole generation of young players that look up to him and who he is. He's a household name. And he's had a great offseason. He's taken the step into a leadership role, and it's great to watch him find his voice. Julian.
Rolling into year number 3, what were your offseason priorities?
Becoming more of a leader. I think that's the biggest thing, really. We have 51 new guys on this team, on this roster, so it's just showing guys the right way we do things here at Ohio State, showing them the culture, and everything like that. So yeah,
you're gonna run it back with the same quarterback for the first time here at Ohio State. You're already smiling about this.
For sure.
What do you like about that?
I love it. Julian, that's my guy right there. We bonded a lot this off season in the weight room and on the field. So it's gonna be pretty special going into fall camp and the season.
Got a few new receivers in this core with Devin McHugh, Kyle Parker. What do you see out of those guys, and how are you helping them?
Yeah, them guys came in pro mentality. They fit our culture very well. So like I said, just trying to show new guys the right way we do things at Ohio State, especially in the receiver room. The Ohio State receiver room is pretty special. All the guys in the past, they set the foundation of how we do things here. So it's been pretty special for them guys.
It's a loaded schedule this year. Is there a road game that you're really, really looking forward to?
Got to be Texas. Got to be Texas for sure. That's what I'm looking to for sure. SEC.
And as far as your off season, F1 race in Miami. That's awesome. How was that?
Yeah, it was a pretty good experience, man. Got to go down there, back home. Be around a lot of different types of people. Met a lot of different types of people. So it was a pretty networking event for sure.
I tell you what I got from that last part, all types of people, that shit made me nervous about him. Everything else, he sounded like fuck Caleb Downs. that A1 leader type shit. That's all I heard until that part. I'm like, oh, you was about to say some shit and you just didn't say it. All different types of people. You know what I mean? That was the only thing off about that whole fucking, interview.
It was a little awkward towards the end. That was a little awkward towards the end because I don't know. It was like he wanted to say also talk about playing them type shit. So it was kind of weird though. But overall, as far as Ryan Day, he was speaking about the man Jeremiah Smith coming into his own this year and becoming more of a leader. Being more voiceful in the locker room, and of course, you seen him in his clip saying the same thing as well. Becoming more of a leader, especially in the wide receiver room, especially showing the transfers, showing the freshmen, the underclassmen, how they do things at wide receiver. You know what I mean? So one thing I know, my brother, J-Man, he asked about Chris Henry. Chris Henry, I think he's developing very well, man, up under those guys. And I think Chris Henry's going to have a big year, man. He's definitely, paid to be a starter on this team. I can tell you that. So he's definitely going to be seeing a lot of time on the squad this year for sure. And another guy I want to mention that from Jeremiah that he mentioned too, though, was Brock Boyd. He said, Brock Boyd was out there just making plays, diving for the ball, 2 defenders on him, doing a lot of crazy stuff. It reminded me of myself when I first got here in the spring, just out here making plays and having fun. And he said that, Brock Boyd, he said he told the media that you're going to see Brock Boyd out there. They said Brock Boyd is going to play.
Mm-hmm.
They said he's that good. So that you're going to see you're going to see white chocolate out there, man.
It's going to be him and Chris Henry switching that outside wide receiver.
I think he's going to be in the slot.
Yeah.
Oh, in the slot?
Don't say that. TB going to let you know. Don't say that.
I should have never said that.
I tried to gloss it over, bro. I tried to let him have it.
Oh, he said slot. I could have sworn you thought I wasn't paying attention.
Trying to slip it past TB.
I'm locked in.
All right. I'm back. I'm out the store. What happened?
Hold on, TB about to go off.
Go off then, TB.
That's what he said.
I was just speaking about Brock Boyd just now.
He said Brock Boyd gonna replace Brandon Anderson in the slot.
No, I did not say
shit!
that.
That's what he said.
What, bro?
I did not say that.
Come on. Come on, bro.
No. What started was I said that Brock Boyd and Chris Henry gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna split time on the outside, and then Cam preceded that exponentially or whatever T.I. would say right now, and said that he'd be playing the slot.
Yeah.
Who plays the slot at Ohio State right now?
Right.
So I'm just saying, Cam kind of told on himself about this BI situation.
He said it without saying.
And TB was about to go off.
No, check dig. You got Ennis in the slot. You got Brock Boyd in the slot. I think Devin McQueen is an outside guy. Parker is Cal Parker, the transfer from Florida. No, from LSU. He's a slot guy, and they mix him up on the outside as well. Chris Henry's an outside guy. Phillip Bell's a slot guy. Trying to think.
It sounds like if BI wasn't like a 7-year senior, that motherfucker wouldn't be playing.
Freshman, the other freshman, I can't think of his name. Quaden,
a 7-year senior is insane.
Quaden Guilford, he's an outside guy. I mean, but we got hella depth at wide receiver, man. There's hella depth, man. But all we know, y'all gotta know the captain, the El Capitan, Brandon Ennis, the man Jeremiah Smith and JS10 said, watch out for BI this year. Big year for BI this year.
Yeah, let's get him some hype so he can get drafted in the 5th round.
Hey, the 5th round is insane. Hey, they definitely had on the White Lightning up there in Columbus, though, man. I gotta say, I've been hearing some shit about him. They had on that McEwen dude too, man. Whatever.
Tony, what's insane is Cam called Brandon Edwards Derek Jeter's nickname. We need to stop that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's the captain. He's the
Kareem, dog.
No,
he was captain last year.
He ain't the only captain, is he?
Ain't he like a 2-year captain too? On top of that,
bro, you said
great in the locker room,
bro. You said
ain't he a 2-year captain, bro?
But he said El Capitan. That phrase is only referred to one athlete universally.
Well, he referring to BI now, so
Jeter.
Wow. And my expectations, and y'all saying my expectations.
Mark Wahlberg shot him in the movie.
You giving this man Derek Jeter's nickname, and my expectations.
I mean, the expectations for him should be that high. He been in school for 4 years, bro.
That's what I've been saying.
It wasn't 7.
Tony, they were saying my expectations were too high.
Man,
nah. Listen,
crazy,
now
bro.
I agree with you though. Like, I mean, give or take a few yards and shit. He definitely got to give us that production this year, bro. It ain't no ifs, ands, nor buts about that shit. Like,
and he's got to do it early. He's got to do it early because we're gonna go at him early because we don't play nothing early besides Texas. But
Yeah, for sure.
especially at Texas, you depend on your seniors because it's what the
Hell
second
yeah.
game, first or second game of the year. It was the first last year. I don't remember what it is this year.
It's the second game.
Second
That's
game.
what I thought. Okay, so like you know what I mean. You're going to depend on him, and if he don't, and he's going to make catches and shit like that. But like if he don't do the extra shit that Ohio State wide receivers do, you're going to see a lot more Brock Boyd, Chris Henry Jr., and JJ out there because like if not,
Especially if they lose that game.
ooh-wee, that's
If
going to be a
they-
problem.
If they lose and BI was on the field but ain't produce shit, we might not see him no more this year.
And you never gonna
And he got 5 catches for 50-some yards, but didn't break any tackles.
T-Mac and Kim ain't gonna like the Buckeyes stepping spot after that game if that happens.
Man, bro. All right, man. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's switch gears. All right, let's do it. We got two schedule predictions tonight, man. So we're gonna do 2 schedule predictions, and I know my brother T Hill, if he's still listening, we're gonna start off with his guys, the Trojans, man. The USC Trojans, man, right here with the 2026 schedule that they had. They start the season off against San Jose State August 29th. And then they got Fresno State September 4th, then Louisiana September 12th. So easy non-conference schedule for USC right there. And
There's gonna be so much USC hype.
Then you got they're at Rutgers. They got at Rutgers. And then they at home against Oregon and Washington. And then they at Penn State October 10th. And then they got a bye. And then they at Wisconsin. And then they at home against our Buckeyes for August 31st on Halloween.
Awesome.
And you got the last game against Indiana on November 14th, man. So what's y'all thoughts about USC schedule this year?
That shit easy as hell at the end or until the end. Like there's gonna be so much USC hype, and there's so many Heisman candidates, and they're gonna put up so many numbers until they hit Penn State, and then they're gonna lose 3 out of 4, and then it's gonna be like, oh, yeah,
yo,
they were better than last year, but
Penn State.
I'm just saying they don't have their 14th year quarterback, so
yeah, they got that quarterback Mawaiwa. That's his name, Mawawa or some shit like that. But he's nice.
I wasn't gonna try it.
Yeah,
you know how be jacking these names up.
Yeah, he's nice. Dude, nice.
He mobile. He you know what I'm saying? He nice. He nice. Now, is he elite? I don't know if he elite. But
I'm gonna say they lose. I'm gonna say they lose to us and Indy. I'm gonna say they run off 10-2.
They gonna beat Oregon too? I didn't even see. I looked over Oregon. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
I ain't really. I think Oregon might take a step back some this year. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Shit.
I think they might take a step back.
They got their quarterback over ours. Get the fuck out of here.
Now, I mean, but that's really all they got though. That's really all they got. It's gonna show up. Watch.
Bro, they got hella playmakers at wide receiver. They running back, Cole.
They do, but they don't got no established dudes over there. They're gonna have to establish that shit this year.
Crazy. That running back Davison they got, we was going after him. And bro, like Dante Moore, bro, they got.
But what? It don't matter, bro. Those are young dudes over there, bro. And I don't care how y'all feel about Oregon. Nobody progress, especially Oregon. In fact, they don't progress their players the way people like. I don't know what y'all like. It takes them a few years, bro. Like they not just whipping their guys into shape over there, bro. It take them some time. They do got the Dante Moore nigga over there. I forgot he came back or whatever, but still, like I think 3 losses is in the making for Oregon, bro, for sure.
I got them at 7.
That's a 3-loss team this year.
I got them at 7 to 8 win team. I got them losing to Oregon. I got them losing to Ohio State. The toss-up is Indiana.
That's not even a toss-up. That's not even a toss-up. SC ain't on Indiana level yet, bro. They got players coming back. Yeah, we got their receiver. Yeah, they quarterback left or whatever. But like, you have no idea Indiana
Yeah, I
football.
mean,
Like
I can't hate that take for
Signetti
Crutch.
is fucking
I
magnetic,
can't hate
dog.
that.
He's
I'm
like
just
my
saying,
cousin
you know
Vinny
what I mean?
type shit.
I'm just out of it's the last game
Oh,
of the
so you got
year.
USC beating
I don't
Indiana?
know.
Yeah, no, me?
Never know.
No, TB.
Coming off a bye week too.
I
Yeah,
don't
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
bro. At
Got 2 weeks to
Indiana,
prepare.
at Indiana on a, I don't know if that's their senior day, but I would imagine it might be their senior day, maybe.
I
But at
definitely don't got
Indiana,
to beat Oregon.
it's homecoming. That's homecoming.
Them traveling to Cali to come play in the afternoon
So
in the
come back
Midwest.
in.
I don't think they win that game. I got on this schedule. I literally have them. I got them winning every game, probably except the Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana game. I think they are a 7-3 ball club.
They losing to Penn State or Wisconsin, and the Penn State loss would look better than the Wisconsin loss.
I think they beat Penn
Just
State.
saying.
I think they get the win over Penn State.
And they get a bye and fuck around on Wisconsin and try to play Wisconsin like it's Ohio State.
They got 2 bye weeks too. Shit.
Everybody does.
Is that normal to have 2 bye weeks?
It is now.
I guess I don't know what the hell is up with that, but yeah, I got them at 7-3, man. I think they lose to Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana.
Yeah, I got those.
And then speaking of Indiana, got Indiana schedule as well, man. So we got Indiana schedule as well.
They losing to Howard.
And they got they start the year off versus
about to be 70-0.
They got North Texas week 1. Then they got Howard, which is a layup against the HBCU. And then they got Western Kentucky week 3, which is they got a easy non-conference schedule as well for us this year for Indiana. Then they got Northwestern, Rutgers, Nebraska, of course, us at home October 17th. That game is marked heavy. They got the Bums Up North the following week at the Bums Up North at the Lower House. And they got Minnesota on week 9. Then they got a bye week. And then they got USC at home, as we were just talking about. And they're at Washington. And they got Purdue at home to end the year out. So USC is not their last game of the year. It's the second to last game of the year. So right here with this schedule, man, I mean, like I said, the non-conference schedule isn't as strong, obviously, with North Texas, Howard, and Western Kentucky on the schedule. But they don't have no Oregon on the schedule. They got, no Oregon on the schedule, but they got the Bums Up North, they got Ohio State, and they got USC. So those are their 3 tough games of the year. You know what I'm saying? The Washington game could be a tough game, traveling out to Washington, playing at Washington. That can definitely be a tough one. But other than that, they only really got 3-4 significant games on the schedule. What's your thoughts on the schedule for Indiana?
They got 10 wins.
Easy.
They got definitely got.
This is playoff shit right here. Easy layup playoff for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see them. I mean, of course, I see them losing to us, of course. But the only thing, literally, they can probably be fucking 9-1, bro. They literally, I only see 1 loss, and that's to us.
Sorry. My bad. They're losing to either the Bums or they losing to USC. They're losing one of those 2. And they're losing to us. So there's 2 losses on that schedule.
I can see that too. I'm with you on that. I can see that too, bro. I can see that. Those will be the 2 I picked that they lose. Or the Washington game can be a sneaky one. That's the other one that's sneaky.
I got them going. I got them losing 2. That's why I said 10 wins. I got them losing to Ohio State. That's a given. I agree with Crutch. They're losing to SC or Michigan. They will have an upset alert at Washington.
I like that. Does Washington have the same quarterback as they did last year?
Yes, they do. Demond Williams,
Yeah.
they got him
Oh
back.
yeah. Yeah, I like the Washington now.
They
I
got
thought
him
he was
back.
I didn't think he was still there.
Yeah,
And they
that's upset.
recruiting pretty well too. They was in that portal and shit. They was doing their thing, trying to get some guys over there.
They're gonna be the one that people don't remember. Good call, Ty.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
man. Me personally, I think Indiana has a chance to where they probably only have one loss to Ohio State. Either like I'm in agreement with my brother Crutch, where he says the Bums up north or USC. Those will be either loss or possibly the Washington game. Those are the three games that's sneaky for us them. Other than that, but I can see these guys being in the playoffs again, man. They're running the table, man.
Yeah, I mean, that Washington thing got me messed up. Like, Washington's gonna hurt somebody. I mean, they're not gonna do anything, but they're
Bro,
gonna
they a
hurt
good
somebody.
football team, bro. Motherfuckers was like, y'all didn't blow out Washington last year. I'm like, bro, y'all don't know. Like, that was our first road game for one, and we was playing on the West Coast and stuff, which is a different atmosphere going over there to Seattle to play, bro. Like, what I mean?
First
That
6-7 weeks of
team,
that season,
that's a tough
Washington's
team.
quarterback was in Heisman talks.
Yeah, we beat them by 2-3 scores. So like
Yeah.
it was like, what I'm
Yeah,
saying, it wasn't the easy. It wasn't the easy
big
game.
brother
It
the
wasn't
shit
like
out
a
of them.
tough game for us for real. Like we was winning kind of handedly for real. We had control of the game for real. It just Washington, they played us pretty tough. Like it was a tough game because they're a tough squad.
Yeah.
They're a tough squad, man. So that's it right there for Indiana. Now we can go into our schedule right here a little bit, man. Definitely talking about our schedule a little bit with 2026 this year, man. Obviously, starting the year off with Ball State. I'm already hearing there's a lot of recruits coming in for that game for us, the first game for week 1. Of course, you got the infamous game, week 2 at Texas, man. Going to be 7:30 p.m. kickoff on ABC, man. The night game.
I'll be right back going to the restroom.
Nasty
Night game. Sorry, that was a big point for me. But yeah,
but Crutch, man. Now we talked about this shit too when they first announced the Texas game. We knew it was going to be a night game. It's just the fact that last year we tried to ask them to give us a night game, and we needed Texas approval, and they didn't want to approve of the shit.
No, exactly. They dodged the shit out of us for a night game.
Still lost.
We knew what the fuck was going to happen. So it makes me think they knew too. You know what I mean? They were like, we're going to make this one a noon game. But, this one.
Still lost in the afternoon.
We're going to give Arch a second year. You know what I mean? And Arch going to look pretty similar to the first 2 games he played us.
Rick Tim, salute my brother, man. Yeah, man. Like this game is in at nighttime in Texas at 7:30. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of emphasis on this game. Of course, Steve Sarkisian, he been like on this. Like I guess a lot of the SEC coaches with some of they're complaining about the tough non-conference schedule games with their SEC schedule. So that's why you're seeing some of these teams have this plan of getting out of these big non-conference games because of their conference schedules is so tough. And we're seeing that in the atmosphere, which is nasty work, because we know that the college football, the first couple of weekends is non-conference games majority, and we're big on seeing the big matchups on week 1 through week 3. We're big on seeing those big marquee non-conference matchups, man. Like that builds up the season. Like people scared to lose a game in these non-conference games because they feel it's going to affect them into the conference play and think they may not make the playoffs, bro. And that's on some scary shit from a lot of these teams where you're seeing them ducking smoke in the non-conference game right now.
Mm-hmm. Because we only got 2 non-conference games.
Yeah, Rick Tillms. I seen it. Landon Williams Callis, he is a dude. That is a bad motherfucker, bro. Bad motherfucker. Texas got a good one right there. Definitely seen him. Just seen him committed a couple days ago to Texas. Yeah, man. What's your thoughts about that for us the non, like these other schools out here for us They basically ducking smoke with the non-conference games, man. The big marquee matchups.
They're feeling millions of dollars ain't worth it.
Man, bro, this shit crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Teams getting paid $30 million to get embarrassed, bro. I don't think players for them.
Man, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like me, I don't need this is me as a fan. I don't like. I mean, it's cool when you fight a little cupcake. You know what I'm saying? Like you got 3 non-conference games. I think what I think appropriate. I think you good for one cupcake. I think you should fight it. You should play a team that's on some decent shit. You know what I mean? And then you got one big marquee one. That's how I think it should go. One cupcake, one decent squad, then one motherfucking star-studded matchup.
Yeah.
That's how the non-conference shit's supposed to go. That's how it used to go. It don't go that way no more. Now these niggas is scheduling 3 cupcakes and shit now.
3 non-conference games is a lot, though, bro.
I mean, not really, though.
I'm not taking out any of our conference games for another non-conference big game. I don't, you know what I mean? Maybe. Nah. I like our conference games, bro.
Our schedule this year is straight. Last year, people complained about our schedule last year, but this schedule
because our brand of football
schedule
is different
because you got the Texas game for
other conferences, and that's what the secret sauce is that gets us to stand out. Is our brand of football, the cold weather, the running game. You know what I'm saying? Controlling the game and tempo and pace. That's what you know what I'm saying. Midwest football about.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, you got to look at it too, though. You look at our schedule this year. Our schedule this year, you can't hear me. Our schedule this year, you got, the Texas as far as that non-conference game, and then, the game with Illinois is a decent Big Ten team. That's a decent Big Ten team. You know what I'm saying? They was a team that was almost in the play. They were Illinois was almost in the playoffs last year. Shit. You know what I mean? And then the Iowa game, Iowa's always a tricky team, even though we don't really have no Iowa with them. Other squads, but I don't see no threat to Iowa. Now the big games that we got is the Indiana one at obviously October 17th at Indiana. And then you got the USC, the Oregon, those 3 games back to back. I'm glad we got a bye before that USC game and that Oregon game. Them 2 games, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that one of those games is in the West Coast and one of them is at home. That Oregon game is at home, which they're saying that Oregon game is going to be a night game. But I'm pretty sure that USC game, Halloween, I'm pretty fucking sure that's going to be a night game up there in the West Coast, too. I'm pretty fucking sure they're going to make that a night game on fucking Halloween, which is going to piss me off so bad on that night. And I mean, so you got Texas, Indiana, USC, Oregon, and Michigan being, literally that's 5 marquee matchups for Ohio State. And if you want to add Illinois in there, Illinois is going to be another one that be decent too. You know what I mean? Too. So Nebraska, I don't know how Nebraska's going to look. I don't see them making no noise for real. I ain't worried about Nebraska. Northwestern, we're definitely not worried about them. Like Maryland, definitely not worried about Maryland.
Nah, we ain't worried about put Petey in coach. He's better either. Iowa either. We ain't worried about them. We not.
Yeah, I think this schedule is strong and built. I know people put the emphasis. I'm like, bro. I mean, I'm not confident in Texas beating us, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about in that game and break down. We got a whole month. Literally, we got a whole month and a week to break Ohio State versus Texas down because we know the Ball State. We know what that game about. We're going to beat the shit out of them in that game and turn up and be ready for Texas. So, even though you got to go handle business, but no, you ain't worried about Ball State. Ball State there to get a check.
Hell
Get a
yeah.
good check and get their ass whooped.
Yeah, that's it. Warm up. That's really like a practice, joint practice. That's really good.
That's that. Now, last year we started out the gate against Texas. That was big. Like it was a lot of pressure on that shit. Like, wait,
Yeah.
because the season started off with that game, man, coming off the natty and everything. It was a lot of pressure on that game. But this year, I don't think it's pressure, but I don't think the Texas game is not. It's not that as much pressure as it was last year in this game.
Right.
Because that game was week 1 and this game is week 2. Yes, it's pressure going to Texas for the game, but it's not as much pressure as it was last year.
Facts. But yo, bro, I gotta get him. My mom's been calling me, man.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm gonna go close it out. Do your thing, bro. You already know we're gonna link. So fire one.
Yep. All right, yo. Love y'all.
You already know. Yeah, man. So looking at this, I'm gonna talk a little bit longer, real quick. No, our schedule this year, man, very feasible for the squad this year, man. And I'm excited about the squad. Now, one thing I will talk about while I'm still on here, which I'm gonna talk about a couple things actually. With Ohio State, as far as like the recruiting, you know what I'm saying right now, 19 commitments for the 2027 class right now for Ohio State right now. Marcus Faculty, one of the biggest ones right there, as far as, you know what I'm saying, one of the top, D linemen in the country right there, which is this class is still building a lot. Got, the offensive line is done. We've got 6 offensive linemen. And like we talked about, Jameer Brown, 5-star wide receiver, locked in. The D line is, fucking amazing with David Jacobs and, Marcus Faculty right here, along with Carlos May and Wyatt Smith. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of guys in this 2027 class, man, and they're not done. I mean, they're still, working and recruiting on some guys as well. Now we got, I'm going to play a little clip real quick with my mans. Emeka Buka right here.
OSU or Ohio State as wide receiver you?
I would personally choose Ohio State just because of
I figured you'd say that. The amount
of guys that we put out year after year. I think we're on maybe it's six receivers in a row that have gone in the first round.
And there'll be one next year, too.
There'll be one next year as well. So can't really argue that.
Yeah, man. So you got Emeka Buka right there talking about, obviously he think wide receiver you was Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, last 6 years, first rounders from Ohio State as far as wide receivers. Going to have another one with Jeremiah Smith. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have more after that in years to come with all of the recruiting that Ohio State is doing right now, man, of course. So I definitely agree with Emeka Buka 1,000% with that. And I want to show my man's JS10 right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as a team, we want to win the national championship. That's the goal every year, and so I'm excited about this season. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, we have a lot of good games. We play Texas in week 2. We play Oregon at home. We go out to USC. We play Indiana, so it'll be fun.
So the man Julian saying, man, quarterback 1, man, for the Buckeyes, man, ready for the season, man, excited. We got fall camp starting Thursday, man, so it's going to be a lot to report and talk about coming up this weekend with fall camp approaching. 4 Saturdays away from college football, man. Definitely excited about it. This was definitely a great show. I had fun doing this shit. We definitely going to be back at it very soon. I would say we'll be back at it with another episode, Buckeye Steppas. I would say we'll try to do something this probably early next week. It's probably about the same time, Monday or Tuesday. So we'll be back with Buckeye Steppas episode 67 later this week. Hopefully, maybe try to do something this weekend, maybe, if I can get my brother T Matt on. You know what I'm saying? Try to see if somebody get him on. But definitely this was fun tonight, man. Salute. Appreciate all the support tonight from my guy J-Man and Darius Warren, Rick Tilms, Crush the Legend, my dog Steelmatic, Band Up, man. I would have dropped the link, but we I gotta have my guys on. You know what I'm saying? We coordinated on this show a little bit. Well, we definitely gonna be dropping a link and having some debates on the college football side and the NFL and everything as well, man. So we're gonna be doing some debates. I'm trying to get some other fan bases to come on and debate and stuff for us the college football side. You know what I mean? Just like we do with the boxing. So we're trying to get it crazy with the football talk too as well, which is I believe we're gonna get it there, man, because a lot of people they do love football too, that talk boxing and stuff, etc. too, man. And salute to my brother No Evidence, man, as well. And my brother A Sauce was in the building, B King, Dodger, them trying to be fucking hell in the comments on my Buckeyes, Savage Bold, SBG Mello, and Miss Joette, T Hill, my brothers, man. So salute, man. I will see y'all later, man. And we are out.
This is a tough team right here. We're proud to be from Ohio, and it's always been Ohio against the world, and it'll continue to be Ohio against the world.
Yeah. Said plug, throw the load, I catch that bitch like Smith. That shit pit, faux fizzy on me like I'm Archie Grit. Fuck your blitz, niggas squares just like they called and catch me somewhere at the Ritz. We up some NIL money, bout to go and cop a kid. I'm hollering, no way, C-dub, niggas, no swing, C-dugged out. Oh wait, C-dub, at your beanie, bitch, we bugged out. All you do is type, niggas think it's the end of runs. House we pull up, niggas turn Brandon in, it's the way they run routes. Probably at the bar with your bitch like I'm Urban Meyer. Once I get her to the crib, I'm fulfilling all her desires. Said I'm cool and laying up, shit, your Uber about 5 away. Remember back then, she wouldn't give me the time of Ryan Day. Had to spend it like I'm Braxton, I'm really back in that action. These niggas wanted a verse, I was tired of niggas asking. Believe the fucking hype, all that you want, we top dog. These niggas runs, you can't do shit with us but punt. Bring that ball back, nigga.
Saying, splits out of the pocket, looks back, down the field, Tate, touchdown! Saying, looking, goes deep, saying, Tate, touchdown!
First drive netted a touchdown for Ohio State. Saying back to pass again. Goes for Smith, wide open. Jeremiah Smith down the sideline. Touchdown.
The tailback, Tate in motion. Well protected, takes a shot deep. Smith, touchdown, Buckeyes! He was excited for this opportunity in Columbus. Saying, well protected, lets it go. Tate, touchdown, Buckeyes!
The Buckeyes capitalize. Take the reverse. Saying, load it, wide open. Turn out Tate, 44.
7 of the 45. Saying, steps into his throw. Tate, touchdown! Ohio State. Saying, steps into his throw. Tate, got it! Inside the Penn State 5. Saying, lines up. Second and 6 at the 26. Saying on the play fake. Saying down the field. Smith! Jeremiah! At the 20. And chopped down. Jeremiah.